What's up, y'all? It's Zeri 2 Official. I'm back with a video. I know I'm looking kind of rough, but I want to drop some game on here real quick. I know I haven't been dropping any videos. I've been working on myself, I've been working on my business. So I'm gonna just try to drop a video at least once a week. So make sure you turn on all bell notifications. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I'm here to drop all the sauce, all the game. When you come on my channel, I'm here to help you to make money. I'm here to help you with your business credit, your credit, all that. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment. So today we're gonna be talking about, how to get the funding, how to get the bag from the banks. But before we get into that video, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. So those of you who don't know, my name is Lazeric. It's my real government name. Typical, from Chicago, single family home, father was in and out, been in prison, a few times in my life, made a lot of mistakes. So I'm gonna tell you how I got into credit. So I was working at a car wash around like 2016, 2017. I was working at a car wash. It was a guy who always came to the car wash in nice cars. So one day I asked him, like, what you do for a living? And he was telling me that he do credit. So I didn't know nothing about it. I was naive. I was like, what is credit? He was telling me about what is credit, how you get money from the banks, how you get a car and all this stuff. So he was like, man, I'm gonna come back up here, tomorrow, and I'm gonna take a look at your credit and tell you if you got good or bad credit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So the next day he come back up there, BMW. We looked at my credit, Credit Karma. He looked at it, he like, man, you don't got no credit. No credit is the best credit. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So he like, I can help you build it, woo-woo. I'm like, all right, cool. He was just basically telling me how to do it. And we did it in the car. So he put some type of trade line on my credit while we were sitting in the car, and I didn't know. I didn't know what he was doing because I didn't know nothing about credit. So, maybe a week down the line or a couple of days down the line, I get to getting all these notifications from my Credit Karma saying that my credit shot up 100 points. So I'm not paying no attention to it. I'm looking at the notification, but I'm not paying no attention. I'm not getting excited or nothing. So I go back up to the car wash or whatever, I see the guy again, and he like, man, let me look at your Credit Karma again. So I gave it to him, let him look at it. He like, oh, your credit went up. He like, you go start applying for cars and shit like that. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, man. Me not paying no attention. So later on that day, I ended up going on, what's that website called? Drive Time. So I ended up going on Drive Time. I ended up doing the application for a car. They told me that I was approved and I need $500 down. So I was like, bad. I was kind of excited because I didn't have a car. So I'm like, all right, cool, bad. They called me. I go up there, look at the car. I put the money down and I drove off. So fast forward, on the back end, like, he did something to my credit to where all these Capital One, all these credit unions started sending mail and saying I was pre-approved for things. So I was just calling him to get advice and asking him what to do. And he was just telling me what to do, and I was doing it. And I was getting approved for these, credit cards and stuff like that. So I didn't know what to do with these credit cards that I was getting, breaking fast forward. I didn't know what to do with these credit cards. So I was just spending them, not paying them back, just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff because I didn't know. I thought it was just free money. I didn't know. It was money on the plastic, and I was going to swipe it. You know what I'm saying? I went to go get another vehicle. I had two finance cars. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just stunned, coming up to the car wash every single day, let people, wash my car down and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up having some kids, in the midst of all this. And then I needed to use my credit again in the future. And then they told me I had bad credit. I was gonna pay a high interest rate on everything. So this is how I got interested in credit, because I messed it up. Just like everybody else. I messed it up, and I was sitting down at my laptop every single day trying to figure out how to get these negatives removed off my credit, because I needed to get me an apartment. I needed to get me a car, because they came and repoed the 2 cars that I had a few years ago, you know. So I needed a car, and I was just, trying to figure it out. So I was doing a lot of stuff on YouTube University, Google University. They get you so far. I got maybe one inquiry removed. Maybe this really was only inquiries. Maybe one. I had like 20 inquiries. Maybe 20. I think it was more than 20. But I'll probably get 1 or 2 removed once a month off YouTube and off Google. That stuff was old. That method didn't work no more. So I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So I started, paying attention to some people that was already online and they was getting results. So I was just, paying them for the little sauce that they was giving me, and I was getting results. I get like 5 inquiries removed. I get like maybe one in the late. What I had, it was so long ago, I'm trying to remember. One of the collections that I had, I got that removed. So I ended up paying, for some mentorship. So I ended up giving this guy, I was watching him for like maybe a year before I even, paid him for some mentor. And boom, I gave him 2 bands. Now I'm in the credit repair business. Now I'm in the space. Now I get results for my clients and for everybody else. I got results for my mama, my sister, my girl, my friends, my cousins, everybody. This is how I got into the credit repair space, because I messed up my credit. And it took me years, I'm talking about years, blood, sweat, and tears trying to figure it out on my own. And like I was getting results, but it wasn't the results I was looking for, because I had repossessions, I have a closing. I had a lot of, I'm talking about when I had a lot, I'm talking about I was like maybe $70,000 in bad debt. 70,000. My credit score was like a 407 or something like that. Maybe lower than that, I think, but it was like a 407. But now, fast forward, I'm back in the 700 clubs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making better choices. I'm more wise, I'm more smarter now. So now we finna get into the, to the funding part, to getting the money. So the number one thing you need to make sure, right? No negatives. Maybe 1 or 2 inquiries, but no negatives. If you got any negatives on your credit report, you can't do this. You can't get the funding, get that stuff removed. Okay? So you must have 5 to 7 plus positive accounts reporting to your credit. Now, I'm gonna give you a few of them, but I'm gonna leave the links in the description below. So, self, everybody know about self, Credit Strong, Grow Credit, Rent Reporters, Rental Karma, Credit My Rent, just a few of them I'm giving to you for free. And then a lot of people like using secured credit cards. Secured credit cards, it limits you to getting funding. You know what I mean? So a lot of y'all don't know that. Stop using secured credit cards. Secured credit cards, they out of there. What I suggest you to do is get a secure loan. So I'm about to explain to you what a secure loan is. So this say, for instance, you have $500, maybe $1,000. Just to let you know, the more the better. So if you got $1,000, $500, and it's sitting in your Chase account, right? You want to call Chase and tell them that you want an unsecured loan against your $1,000 that's already in the account. So they're going to give you an unsecured credit line of $1,000. So maybe a few weeks down the line, they're gonna release that same 1,000 back into your savings account. So now you take that same 1,000 and you do it 2 more times. You go to another bank, deposit in an account, ask them to give you a secure loan. A few weeks down the line, they're gonna put that same 1,000 back into your savings account. Go to another bank, do the same thing. They're gonna deposit that same 1,000 into the account. Once you get a secure loan against that 1,000, they're gonna put that $1,000 in a few days back into your savings account. So now you got three unsecured loan credit cards, right? They're $1,000. Whatever you have to dispose in your account, that will be your credit limit. So you have a $500 credit limit, a $1,000 credit limit, whatever you got to dispose in your account. So now you got you got your $500 or your $1,000 in your pocket. You just finesse. Now you do have to, once you start using these credit cards, you do have to pay them back, okay? Don't run off. This is a plan I'm giving you. Now you got 7 accounts reporting to your credit. Now you're looking real good. Now the next thing you need to do, this is a big primary that you need. This is when you're going for funding. You need to get a vehicle on your name. I'm about to tell you how you do that. You want to go to Swap-A-Lease. Go to swap-a-lease.com. These are lease takeovers, okay? You could take over somebody's lease, whatever remaining on the lease is. So let's say if it's a year left, you're gonna be, you're gonna pay that. You're gonna take over somebody's lease for a year, okay? This all about building the credit so you can get funded, okay? So the only thing you're doing is take over somebody's lease, let that car, the car might be $30,000, $40,000. That car is gonna be on your credit. That $40,000 car gonna be on your credit. And this all about building the credit report out. So you go to Swap-A-Lease, take over somebody else's lease. The most you're gonna be paying for the application is $400 to $500, but it's no down payment. You will need no down payment, and you will need to negotiate the whoever the owner is. You may have to negotiate the delivery or whatever. Like y'all probably can negotiate that, or y'all can probably just go half when it comes down to delivering the vehicle to you. So I can explain that a little more, but listen, like I say, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we only going up, not down, up. Peace.